Hello, Uncle Jay here. I was on Hillbilly Live for a little bit, but then I decided that I would like to go up to the pool and show the problems with it. And like I said, the pool is so expensive to keep up in the maintenance, and you're only able to use it in this particular area, like maybe 2 months. I'm not quite sure, maybe more, maybe less. I never really calculated. But unfortunately, my SD cards were just corrupted, and I'm like, tried to do it 3 times, and it didn't work. So then it got dark. So I'm in my studio, which I call my studio. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little black. I got myself a personal refrigerator up here. Yeah, and I can put cans of soda in it. I'm sure you can see it. It's black. It's right by the blue lights. So, anyways, so then that was the story of the day. Quite frustrating that 3 times I took an action camera up there, and I used my tripod for a selfie stick, and spent about a half an hour up there each time, and then it didn't. The SD cards weren't working in it. And like you always say, it'll be figured out at some point. Just like our Starlink that didn't work for 2 months, and finally it was figured out, and that's a blessing, that's for sure. So I hope everyone is having a good night. What I wanted to say is, yes, I have to be very, very careful of the air quality. Now I think it's better today. I shouldn't have been probably not outside the way I was, but oh yes, my sister and me also went to the cemetery where she's a president. It's just down the road. It's called Evergreen Cemetery, and of course her husband passed away several years ago, so we went to his grave. She put a hanging flower on a stand, and I dug out around the stone, at the base, so it looked nicer. And so I helped her with that, and she gets really frustrated because people, put flowers on their graves and just throw the pots in the woods, and they're plastic and they're not biodegradable, and it's unbelievable what people do there. Like I said, I mean, she's president of so many organizations and different things. So we did that too, and like I said, I probably shouldn't be out today, but I don't know. I think the air quality is better just because of the reason when I was a long distance cyclist for 7 years, and we even cycle up here from Rochester, 250 miles or whatever it was. I was in really good shape. But one time when I lived at my apartment in Middlesex, the last apartment I had before I came up here, when I got off my bike, I started spitting up blood clots. And the next door neighbor said, "You better go to the hospital. I consider her my angel." Because I got to the hospital and they did an x-ray with dye, and I had pulmonary embolisms in both lungs. So I was up in the hospital so quick on oxygen, they had to keep on monitoring me, because what happens is they can go to your heart and it kills you. They were thinking of putting a mesh in the valve of my heart, but thank God, they first put me on Coumadin, which is a terrible medication for a blood thinner, but then they put me on Eliquis, which is fantastic. But I was in the hospital for quite a while. Then I came up here, and in my apartment, got out of the hospital, there's a portable oxygen machine that you can plug in, and you have to experience to know the problem. It's like I had it around my nose, the way the oxygen goes, and it would get caught on everything, and it was so frustrating. So then I came up here, and I had the oxygen machine up here, and then if I went out, I always had to have an oxygen tank.